Okay.
Welcome to Ella's Home and Garden. I'm excited to have you guys here today. Dean and I are back for another great video for y'all. And I know that Memorial Day just happened maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, but I cannot believe it's freaking June, which means July's next. 4th of July is coming up, so I thought today we would take this opportunity to show you another fun way that you can decorate for 4th of July using not one, but two 18-inch grapevine wreaths. So as you guys come into the video, as always, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from and any questions or comments that you guys have throughout the video. Make sure you leave those down below as well. Don't forget, everything you've seen me use today, including so much more, guys, is at ellishomeandgarden.com. I have it tagged up there in the description of this video, so you can just click on that link. It will take you directly to our page. And I'm just showing you a small portion of what's available at ellishomeandgarden.com. Girl, they've got tons of ribbon for all different seasons. They've got a little bit of fall in there I think they're working on. They've got summer and spring flowers and florals and greenery. So make sure you check all that out because it's a good time to stock up. Because, honey, it's on sale. And you know we love a sale. Okay, so we've got two wreaths here. This is going to be what's called an infinity wreath design. So therefore, if you've seen the infinity sign before, it almost looks like two S's put together in a way. So we have two 18-inch wreaths here. This is going to be plenty big for a door, a standard size door, guys. But if you had a super large door or a super large area, you can actually use two 24-inch wreaths. Just remember that it's going to change drastically in size by the time you add all of your florals and everything else like that. So I've got two 18-inch. I've just tied them together with a piece of wire. And let me show you what we're going to use today because we've got some fun things picked out. So I've got two ribbons here. I've got this really cool one right here. It's like a red and white stripe with blue stars. And then this one that says USA and it has the state on there, or the map, I guess you could say, with our state in red, white, and blue. We've got those. And then for some fun, oh honey, I just poked myself in the eye. Okay, we have these fun little swirl sprays or curly sprays. And then these curly ones right here. So we're going to use those as far as like the glitz and glam for our wreath. And then we've got a bunch of greenery. And we're going to use this greenery to give us a base. And then we're going to go back on there and layer it with all those fun red, white, and blue stamps. So, how's everybody doing? How was your week? Let me tell you what I did, okay? Let's see. Friday, we're going to my aunt's house this last Saturday to celebrate my birthday early. It's not till the 13th. Anybody have their birthday on the 13th? But my aunt, I think, really wanted to come see her house. So we went up there. So Friday night, Josh decided he was going to make sangria. And you know sangria, guys, it's not cheap. I mean, you have to buy the fruit, you have to buy the wine, you got to buy the orange juice. Anyway, we ended up spending like $80 on the wine, the orange juice, the materials, the fruit, all this stuff to make the sangria. Josh was so excited. Friday night, he spent like an hour and a half cutting up fruit, putting in the orange juice because he's got to stay overnight. And then when we got to my aunt's house, we were going to pour it together, put the wine in there, pour some 7-Up in there, and your sangria will be ready to go. So we get to my aunt's house on Saturday. First, we had Morgan's graduation party. She had a virtual graduation from college, honey. She finally graduated after 35 years. And so it was kind of stupid, but we had a little cake for her and a celebration. So then we got on the road to Dallas. So we get to my aunt's house. And Josh asked her if he had she had one of those glass dispensers. You guys know the ones with the little spout on there? So she says, of course, because she entertains a lot. So she went and got this big glass container. He poured all the orange juice and the fruit in there, all the wine, the 7-Up, and all he had to do was mix it up. So he took a plastic ladle, like you would get soup with, he stuck it in there, and I guess there was a crack on the side of the thing. The side blew out, flooded the whole kitchen full of red wine. I mean, full of sangria. $80. And it was such a delayed reaction, y'all looking back. We were all just staring at it, just flooding the kitchen. And after a minute, my aunt was like, "But get a towel, get a towel." And it took us that long because it was just, all we saw was $80 pouring out all over the floor. And all I saw was Josh's face like, "Oh my God." And I had brand new shoes on, y'all, and the red wine was splashing. I was like, "Forget this, flood the house, flood the house." I don't want my shoes to get messed up. So then we spent another hour cleaning the kitchen. She didn't have a mop, so we had to take a beach towel and Fabuloso and scrub the whole house because it was all down the walls, the red wine was. So that's about how our weekend went, but we had a great time. We had a great celebration for my birthday, and we got to hang out with lots of friends. And then Sunday, we went to my friend Melinda's, her 60th birthday party, and we hung out with her and had a wonderful time at the winery. So we had a really good weekend, a jam-packed. So what did you guys do? Leave a comment and let us know. Okay, we're going to get started, y'all. I'm going to get this bow right here on the center. And I'm just going to use these two ribbons today, but again, you could use more if you wanted. And don't forget, on the website, guys, they have Pro Bow to hand. So you can actually use your Pro Bow on row D to kind of replicate the bow that I'm going to make today as far as the size of the loops and the size of the bow. Okay, let's see which one I want to put on first. I think the red here. Okay. So we're going to get our bow going. And you want to leave your tails kind of short because you don't want to lose the shape of the infinity symbol, which we're going to try and make on this wreath design. So I'm going to make probably 3. No. Let's make this a little fuller, y'all. So let's do 4 loops of the star ribbon here.
Monica says they need the sangria recipe.
Monica, I'll give it to you, but honey, don't put it in nothing glass, okay? He had actually bought one from the dollar store, and it was like this lemon plastic container. It had a spout on it, and it was perfect. It was $5, but it just wasn't big enough. So that's why we decided to transfer it, and you'll see how that worked. I mean, let's not even use the word sangria in front of Josh for a while. It might not be too good.
Anita, his birthday is next week, the 13th.
Next Saturday. Can't believe it lands on a Saturday. Okay, so we have this right here. Now we're going to grab our other ribbon and put it back behind it. Okay, anybody watch any good shows? Let's talk about The Masked Singer, because Dina brought it up a minute ago. Over the past week or so, she has binge watched season 3, which was the current season of The Masked Singer. If you guys watched it, leave your feedback and let us know who your favorite contestant was. Well, who's your favorite? Even though you know who they are now.
I still like Connor Hayes.
Connor Hayes. My favorite was Jesse McCartney because he had good song choices and I liked his voice.
He would be my second choice.
But they all were really good. So y'all leave your comments down below. And I don't remember hearing Bow Wow. Did he sing or rap the whole time?
He rapped.
Oh, rap, okay.
Monica, we are in Longview, Texas.
Okay, so I did 4 of the red and white star and 4 of the other one. I've got those together. So now we're going to tie this off, and it's going to go in the center here of our wreaths before we add our greenery. And we're just going to basically layer this bad boy up until it is complete.
Those 18 or 14s.
These are 18. And guys, don't forget, you can find all of this at ellishomeandgarden.com. Also, who's got their 4th of July decorations? Is that anybody? I just got an email, actually, or not an email, a text from my grandmother this morning. She's having a little get together, you know. Is everybody still in quarantine or no? We're pretty much back to normal here. Knock on wood, honey. So, you know, we're all starting to get together and see each other, be around each other, because it's been so long since any of that's happened. Okay, look how full and pretty that is. So we're going to go ahead and put this right here in the center of our grapevine.
Kelly started watching Love is Blind on Netflix.
Okay, I've heard good and bad things, Kelly. I've heard it's kind of corny, and I've heard from some people it's super good. So what is your prediction? We haven't really watched any good movies lately. I told y'all last week I think we watched Birds of Prey, which is kind of in the Batman family, the Joker family. It was very, very good. I give it a 10 out of 10, but we haven't watched any movies. We started this show on Netflix that one of my divas, Brian, he told me about. It's called The Originals. Do you like vampire stuff? Oh, honey, okay. It's based in New Orleans, which I love the environment there. Anyway, I love the music. It was just great. It's kind of spooky, but it's got witches and warlocks and vampires. And usually I don't like sci-fi stuff like that, but it's so good. It's a great storyline, great characters. So me and Josh have been watching that, and I'm ticked at him right now because we've been watching it together. And last night he stayed up after I went to bed and watched 4 more episodes. So I've got to get caught up before we can watch it together again. But we're really liking it.
Some people are still in quarantine. Some are wearing masks, and restaurants aren't open yet.
Oh gosh, our restaurants are open, but everybody's kind of taking precaution. I think everybody has masks on and things like that.
You've seen The Originals?
Yeah, The Originals. It's on Netflix, y'all. So now that we have our bow on, we're basically going to just now accent this part of the wreath. So you still see the infinity part. I wouldn't decorate that all the way around. I want some of the grapevine to be exposed, especially right now with Patriotic season. So we're going to start out with a little bit of greenery. We're going to use this as like a maidenhair fern. One of my favorites. I'm going to cut this apart really quick. Alright. So we're going to start, guys, pull it apart, and we're going to start under here on the bottom right. Okay? Pull everything apart as you work with it, and then just kind of work it down the side of the wreath here. I'm so excited, y'all, because I have a conference call at 2:30 talking about Christmas installs. I know I'm a bit early, but we got to start planning early because there's a lot that goes on. And then I'm meeting my friend Katie, my best friend Katie, for lunch after this video in Gilmer at La Finca. And then I'm going to go see her new house. She closes in a week, and it's almost done, so I'm very excited to see it. I might have to put some on my Facebook story or something. Oh, and last night, I forgot to tell y'all, I just was so excited. I got a free fireworks show at home because it was Hallsville's graduation, and the school was like right in my backyard. And I just sat out in the backyard with Stella, she just sat up there, looked at it, and we watched the whole fireworks show. Dolly went inside, scared her to death. But, gotta give you an update on her. Y'all know, for those of you who don't know, me and Josh finally adopted another dog. Her name is Dolly, and she's just perfect. She'll probably shoot my couch. But anyway, she's perfect. The chewing has kind of gone down. She doesn't really do that anymore. And she just minds so well. I mean, she's learned a routine. She's learned what to do, what not to do. She's learned she can't chew. So I feel like I just don't know how we got so lucky with another great dog. Because you know how sometimes you have this perfect dog, then you get a little turd. Okay, I don't want to say another word. But, a crazy dog. But she happened to be really good. So, did you all have dogs?
Mm-hmm.
What kind? Inside?
Well, yeah, well, she had a couple of dogs that passed away.
Oh, okay. So growing up, what kind of dogs did y'all have?
Little dogs.
Inside?
Inside, outside.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to work up on this side, y'all. And because we're using all that fun glitter, that's why I like to add in the greenery first. And then go from there. Okay, so we'll put another piece.
What kind of dog is she?
She's like a mix. I mean, we don't really know, y'all. I think she's like a border collie mix is what they said. I don't know. I posted a picture of her before on my Designs by Dylan page. You'll have to check it out and see what you think. But she's mixed with who knows what. But she's so sweet. She's got spots all over her stomach. Does that say something? Is that a certain kind of dog? No. They all have spots. Who knows? Okay. Now that we have that in, we're going to take this other fern bush, which I really love. This is strong, honey. You hear that? I mean, your kids act up. You could really take them to town with this. So we're going to use this. Let's cut it all apart at the bottom. I have to tell y'all, we need to take a moment of silence. One of my plants aside. Okay, I was doing so good, y'all, with my flower bed, or not my flower bed, my patio. I have no luck with hanging baskets unless they're ferns. You can't kill a fern. But I think they dry out so quick. Is that why you think? Mm-hmm. It's just, it was so pretty one day, and now it looks like a dried up weed. So I'm going to have to throw that out. And I've had really good luck this year with impatiens because they can take shade. What's going on with my voice? Anyway, they can take shade. And so I think I'm going to have to replace it with the impatiens.
Is there any fallout?
No, not yet. But honey, I am ready for fall. Who's ready for fall? Y'all leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. If you're not, don't. But, so I'm already doing fall, guys, in my monthly design group, Dylan Stevens. We've done about 7 fall wreaths or so. Actually, their tutorial for May was a beautiful fall wreath. I'm mixing in some patriotic designs because I want to make sure I give them enough content for the patriotic season. But if you guys are interested in fall and learning how to make beautiful wreaths and arrangements, girl, head over to my website, DylanPalmerDesigns.com, and join my group because we are doing so much of that each week. Okay, so I'm just working down with this other greenery. Did I tell you about that cooking show I started watching, Amy Schumer Learns to Cook?
Mm-mm.
You know who that is? Amy Schumer, comedian?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I've got a show for you. Listen, the other night, Josh and I were sitting at home, and I remembered I heard on the radio on Howard Stern that Amy Schumer, which she's a comedian, she had this new cooking show on Food Network. I'm thinking, they're putting her on Food Network? But her husband is a professional chef, so basically he was going to teach how to cook, and she was going to make fun of him and do her thing. And I still thought, with her mouth, she's on Food Network. So I remembered, and it's all filmed at home on an iPhone. Her nanny filmed it because they were in quarantine. So we were sitting at home, and I said, Josh, I heard about this show, and he's like, it's probably going to be stupid. I said, well, let's just try it and see what happens. We have never laughed so hard. She says nasty things on there, and it's Food Network, and she makes fun of him. It's so funny, y'all. So there's only 4 episodes. You can go back and get them on Amazon or watch them on demand. It's so funny. I'm still shocked that it's on Food Network because of the stuff she says, but you will literally laugh to death, and you still learn how to cook. I mean, her husband's a really good chef. Okay. So I've kind of got my greenery on there. So that's just our base layer, okay? So now we're going to add our third layer of greenery, which y'all seen this before. This is Maidenhair Fern. I love this. I like the way that it's dark at the bottom, light at the top. We're going to cut this into some sections, add this through to give it some more fullness, and then we'll go back, guys, and add in those patriotic pieces. I know I have a Dr. Pepper somewhere. Okay, what did everybody say about fall? Nobody?
A few people. There were a lot of thumbs.
Okay, good. Okay, let's cut this up. We're probably going to cut this maybe in three sections of this one pick. That's one of the big things I teach in my group, guys, is how to get the most out of one stem, because things can be expensive over time and you're investing money into your design. So we talk about how to design but efficiently, you know, where you can get a lot out of this. So I'm going to come up underneath here, add in our first one, and this is just going to make it a little bit more full, a little bit more thick. A little piece up here.
Julie says Dr. Pepper in the bottle is better.
Julie, you are absolutely wrong, okay? I feel like there's nothing better than a canned Dr. Pepper. What's your thought, Dan?
I like the bottles.
What? Oh, no. I feel like the bottles get flat too fast. And even a small bottle, because I drink those so fast, it's just so good. And I feel like the metal can makes it even colder in the morning. I gotta have one as soon as I get up. Y'all only have one a day. So when I get up, I have that. And I hate 2 liter of anything. Don't they get flat in a day? I feel like,
yeah,
I can't stand it. Okay, so we're going to cut this one. And I think we're going to use 2 of these total for the whole wreath, guys.
Lisa, these are 18-inch.
Yes, 18-inch. What's everybody having for lunch? I'm starved. I'm eating healthy, so I'm going to eat a piece of ice, but we're going to La Finca, a Mexican place, and I'm going to have a grilled chicken or with vegetables or something. Oh, it sounds wonderful. Anybody cooked anything lately? I cooked dinner last night. Would y'all like to know what I made? It was a HelloFresh meal, but I can tell y'all the recipe. It's good. It's easy. Okay. So, you take chicken breast. I took 2. You blot them with paper towels, dry them off. And then you, in a bowl, you mix mozzarella cheese, you mix panko breadcrumbs, you mix spices. It's called Southwest spice. You can put whatever you want in there. And it's a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. You take the chicken and you rub it full of sour cream, so it kind of creates this sticky feeling on top or whatever. And then you mound all of this on top of there on the baking sheet. Next to that, in the oven, you cut up a poblano pepper in strips and an onion in strips, put it beside it. Bake all this at the same time. It comes out super moist. And then I took Yukon Gold potatoes, left the skin on them, cut them up, and I made garlic chive mashed potatoes that came with it. That probably wasn't on the diet, but I wasn't going to waste it. And it turned out to be really good. So if you guys ever need an at-home food service, check out HelloFresh. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Julie's having chili Diablo steak with sliced avocados on the side and French bread.
Who are you, honey? Aren't you special? Can you come to my house at level 122? Come over. That sounds so good. Ugh. I can eat sliced avocado with any meal. You like avocado?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, love it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see what we're going to start with. Let's start with this big daddy right here. So these are on the website, y'all. It's pinned up above, ellishomeandgarden.com. And
Margaret, you can wire them together. You can pop cleaner them together. Zip tie them together.
So we're going to cut these individually off. They'll look like this, okay? So I'm going to do that over here, make myself a little pile.
Allison's having pulled pork.
Oh my god, I love pulled pork. I've never made it at home though. That sounds like a good crock-pot recipe or something you could leave in there throughout the day. If y'all have a good pulled pork recipe, or Allison, leave a comment or send me a message or an email and let me know. designsbydylan@yahoo.com. I would love to know. I love this already. So we're going to alternate, y'all. They've got a lot going on up in here today. So we're going to alternate the colors. Now, honey, I wouldn't put the two same colors beside each other. And we're just working these up and around the wreath. They're looking so cute. Let's see.
Monica had a good old-fashioned chili dog.
Monica, you're my type of girl. You like hot dogs? Listen, I can eat a hot dog. My favorite ever. Y'all are gonna make fun of Dan's probably throw up. I like a boiled weenie and a piece of bread. Okay, it's my favorite. But I also love the ones at the gas station that have been on that thing all day. I love those. But if I'm at home, Dina doesn't. She can't do onions, but I like a chili cheese dog, and I load it full of onions. I love it. You like those ones called Chicago dogs? Where it's got the tomato and the. See, I'm not a big tomato fan. I like them, but not like that. And I bet you Dina knows too. Nothing's better than a corn dog. But it has to be from the fair with mustard just loaded on there. Ooh, it's so good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go eat my grilled chicken. I'm thinking corn dogs the whole time. Okay, I haven't had a corn dog. I couldn't tell you how long. It's because of the haven't been to a fair or nothing. I bet they have one at the Jamboree, but I've never been there.
You've never been to the Jamboree?
No, Katie always tells me I'm gonna take you to the Jamboree because she wants me to go to the what is it called? Where you see the dresses and stuff, the pageant. But something's always happened. I was supposed to go one time, but somebody we know was in jail, so I couldn't go. And then another time, I don't know. But I'm gonna try and go this year if they have it. Okay, look how pretty those are, guys. Those little swirls. I'm just again alternating the colors throughout. I love them. Okay, to even add some more to this, guys, this could be a stopping point. We're going to add in these fabulous curls. Now, let me show you, honey. This is just like ringlets. You need to pull them out because they get stuck. So, this is a pretty good size pick. Cut this in half, then you get 2 out of 1. Okay? And then, you can add these into your wreath. And they're great because these are all wired. So, you can just kind of curl them, curve them, whichever direction that you want. How cute that is. And let's do the top the same way.
Ooh, I can't do sauerkraut.
Oh God, no. I love cabbage, like fried cabbage, or stir fried, but no ma'am, no sauerkraut. Isn't that like what, just pickled cabbage?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go up here to the top. And then maybe add one more up through here. Just like so. Okay, I'm going to step back with you guys because I can't see. Oh, that's looking good. Okay. Let's add a little bit more greenery right here. How about y'all? What do y'all think? Okay. I'm going to take just another piece until we can make this a little bit more full. Stick that in about right there. Okay, now let's talk about this. There's such a great advantage to these little things. They're styrofoam, they're super lightweight, and that means, it has a little fishing line thing on there, but that's tacky, so we're going to take that off, and I'm going to show you how you can add this onto your wreath. My God, okay, we're at the chainsaw, take that off. So I'm going to clip off that fishing line, guys. Whatever they want to call that. Put that off. Okay, so you just have your truck. So now you can take one of those little picks. What the hell, I have one out there. Here it is. Take one of these little picks with some wire on it, but you don't need the wire. Put this down here in the bottom. This is like styrofoam. So you can actually add it in there with this. Okay, clip off that piece of wire. And you can accent your little patriotic design with this truck. Okay. So look how cute that is. So I'm going to have Dina pick that up and kind of come up underneath so y'all can see how it looks. Because I love it. I think it's so cute and perfect for the wreath. What do y'all think? Leave a comment, let it or give a thumbs up if you like the truck on there. I really do. simple to do. So let me give you guys a recap. Okay, we first started out with two 18-inch round or oval grapevine wreaths. We added our bow with the ribbon of your choice. Then we started out with mixtures of greenery to give us a great lush full base. And then we went back with two options of the glitter patriotic floral. And just to make it a little bit more fun, we added in that truck there. You can do the same thing at Easter, or say you have a ladybug, you can add it into maybe a geranium one for summer. I mean, the possibilities are endless, girl. So I just want to give you guys that little example right there on how you could do that. But excuse me, but I hope you guys have had a wonderful time today watching. I hope you had a great week. Stay safe out there. There's a lot of crazy things going on, guys. Stay in your house, shut your door, and lock your door. And turn off the TV. I mean, if you're going to turn on the TV, watch The Masked Singer or the originals. They're both really good shows. Or Amy Schumer Learns to Cook. I'm telling y'all, they're so good.
And don't forget, Rebecca's going to post a shopping list.
Yep, she'll post a shopping list at the end, guys. Our item of the week was all patriotic floral. It's 50% off, but you can find this and so much more, guys, at ellishomeandgarden.com. Don't forget, if you'd like to start working on fall with me, learn more about floral design, head over to my website, Dylan, D-Y-L-A-N, palmerdesigns.com. You can join my divas. I would love to have you there, guys, and you can find me on Facebook at Designs by Dylan. All right, y'all have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in. Me and Gina will see y'all next Tuesday at 10 here at Ellis Home and Garden. Bye, guys.
Bye.